Okay, so I think I fixed it. The cards are still in the same order as they were the last time. Um, I'm still putting some of this together. I'm getting those eights again. Um, with the devil, I'm saying, his death. Um, and this man had evil intentions for him, and he carried it out. I even think he may have tried to change, like, positions, change where he was at, something like that. At least one of the males, I think the main male, the one that had the most to lose, the one with the wife. I do think one had a wife, and she was, she was on to him. She knew what was going on. With this changed, his whole world. We have the Six of Swords upside down to the Ace of Pentacles, to the Five of Pentacles, to the Eight of Pentacles. So what we have here is, I feel like they kind of greeted him, you know what I mean? Hey, it's okay. I'm kind of seeing this as them going to his house, honestly. Even though it's Pentacles and work, they may have told him everything was okay at work. But I'm seeing, this is like a false enemy. And then there's like this hand reaching out with the pentacle. And then there's, going out into the cold. And then there's, the ambition. They may have even tried to, now I'm thinking about it, try to say he wasn't doing well at work. And they might have tried other ways to get him out of there. But then we come down here. See if I can. Sorry, I have so many stones. See if I can move some of this out so you guys can see better. We can already put this over here. Like, I don't know. On the Five of Pentacles, I'm most seeing as like, I don't know. This one's kind of tough on me. Like going to his house, going to do something. What I'm getting overall is they went to his house, and he caught them having a relationship that they shouldn't have been having, in their opinion. They, I think at least one was a married man. We have the Empress here. And, I don't know. I think she knew. I don't think she knew that he was going to kill him. But I think she caught on to something was definitely going on there with all of that. Then we have the secrets kept, and I'm seeing this as the secrets kept from the Empress, and she caught on, and I think she left him. There's another 8 there coming on. I think she picked up and she went on her way. I don't think he was all that unhappy about it. Might have even been like a burden lifted off of him, because I don't think he was that all into women. And all of that kind of led to, right here we have the Four of Swords, and this has different types of meanings. You know what I mean? It has resting and all that kind of stuff. But what I'm seeing here is his coffin. This is him in his tomb. This is the 3 people that did something to him. because of the secret he knew. And, yeah. I'm for sure thinking that he was killed because he found out a couple of that his higher ups were gay, homosexuals, and they didn't want to lose their position. They didn't want to, you know what I mean? That's one thing that's really bothering me about, I'm not going to say our military. I mean, it could happen anywhere. It could just be Fort Hood is under the scrutiny. They're under the eye right now. But it could also, let me go to the Wheel of Fortune upside down. I don't think they're going to figure this out. I honestly think that, like, in kind of seeing, like, the world and that one guy, I think he got transferred somewhere else. I don't even think he's at Fort Hood anymore. Let my dog in. So it's amazing I ever get any of this stuff done. Okay, it's right here. I'll let my dog in. This is why I need a photo editor, which I think I'm going to try to download after I do this. Oof, I just got really cold. Like, really, really cold. That's weird. Anyway, so we have the Wheel of Fortune upside down. Colton Vassar does have a strong energy about him. It's too many cards. And you know, he may have been the type to say something. There you go, Two of Cups. Upside down, the Wheel of Fortune. Something flipped on me. I'm surprised it's an 8. 8 of Wands, swift movement. You know, one of these guys, I think they're both involved, but one of them may have been a lot more affected than the other was. Nope. Try to get real and see. Woof. I let my dog in and then everything went crazy. Find a video editor. Alright. That one is standing out to me, but let's just keep going. What do we got here? Alright, this one is just, it's barely, but it's just. Alright, there we go. We got the Hermit upside down. Okay, I'm going to put these up here so I can start. I got Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups, to the 8 of Wands, to the Hermit upside down. I can tell you these two guys broke up. At least they, oh, look at that Seven of Wands. Stand your ground. No, this guy didn't go Queen of Pentacles. This guy did not go down easy. It either had to be, like I said, like looking for a needle mark. They snuck up on him, something in his drink, something like that kind of thing. I'm not seeing really a physical altercation here. I'm seeing them kind of stand his ground, but I'm seeing that more as an argument, like a not like a physical fight, but just like a conversation about everything. There we go. With the Four of Wands. Happy home. I feel like Queen of Pentacles is mom. Missing her. Missing a boy. Got the Four of Cups. And see, the Four of Cups, I know it's like a selfish kind of thing, whatever. I see this him being offered a cup. And look, there's three. I need to do an autopsy toxology report on him. Thorough. There's nothing showing in his organs. There's nothing showing in how autopsies work. Okay. They check every little freaking vein on you. Couldn't have been a stroke. Couldn't have been heart arrhythmia. It couldn't have been absolutely anything ridiculous. Well, not that stuff is not ridiculous. It's very serious. Sorry. I'm saying it couldn't have been any of that. It's the Ace of Wands upside down. It's a little better. I'm so bad with this. Okay, it's the Ace of Wands upside down. I don't know what that was. Alright, Colton. Give me three more. Give me two more. The Hangman position. Which, you know, could have been him. I don't know if I said it before. I go back and forth with what I say, and I know I do that. I'm a queen of contradictions. And it's because I see stuff different as I go. I don't know. I just don't think he was going to say anything. And it's the Hangman upside down. Yep, I'm going to do a video editor. Now my dog's in the thing. Dog was getting into stuff. I'm back. Video editor. Gotta find one. So the hangman position, upside down. Alright, Colton. Give me 2 more. Give me 2 more, buddy. Just kind of here so you guys can see me better. Cups upside down. Make sure nothing flipped off. I think he had like a pretty close family. Way too many. And they shovel them in. These guys ruined it. All because you didn't find it. I don't know. All because you didn't. Well, so we got 2 more. And they're not good. So we got the 3 of Pentacles upside down. And we got the 8 of Swords upside down. There's those 8s, I'm telling y'all. I got that in the last one too. So I think this pretty much sums it up. Mom's heartbroken. You know, he stood his ground. This happened quick. They tricked him. They either drugged him, they gave him something that is not detectable, or they didn't run something the way they should have. Like how else do you put it? You got the Wheel of Fortune upside down. You got so like increased abundance, but then it goes into like splitting of lovers, which I just don't see him like. He wasn't like the ladies' man Sam. I actually think he was kind of shy when it came to girls. I could be wrong on that. Why, I don't know, but you know, there's a misunderstanding. There's swift action. So I'm trying to describe each of the cards to you. The, you know, 8 of Swords, it's swift action, that kind of stuff. The Hermit reverse would be, you know, concealing, disguise, that kind of stuff. And I think this explains they were concealing and hiding what they were doing. There's really something about the number 8. I can't put my finger on it. Because I'm kind of thinking August, but August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. That's 8 months. From August to March is 8 months. So they catch him and waited 8 months. Like it took about 8 months for them to do something about it, to argue about it, to stress about it, to plot it. Something. I don't understand this at all. Well, I mean, I do, but I guess I don't at the same time. Feeling horrible for Mom. I think she's an absolute wreck. I don't know the facts, but I think she's single. You know, this usually means like a widow or something, but I think she's single. Her happy home is broken up because they gave her son something. They cut him out of there. Because of their secret, not because of anything he had done. Like I said, he knew too much. That's like one of the first things I think I said. I could be wrong. Go back and look, but yeah. Here's the cups to ruin, to the hangman upside down, to the 10 of cups upside down. So their little rendezvous, their little huge secret, you know what I mean? Was it really worth? I don't even think he would have said anything. I don't think he was like, whatever with you people. Because this even means violence too. And there's 3 of them. 3 of Pentacles. Now we see different things when I look at these cards. You know, that's the thing, it just kind of means pettiness and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm trying to do a better job of describing the cards. And then 8 months later, after they figured this out, they killed him. That's what that means. One way or the other, whichever way you put it. We've gotten quite a few fatalities here. And we already know he died. So, there's that. I think he thought everything was alright. I think they waited a while before they finally did it. Either that or a wife caught on, somebody caught on. So, what we're looking for here when it comes to PV2 Colton Vassar, 29 years old, unresponsive, said he did serve in Korea, won many awards. Seemed like a good all-around kind of guy. Here's our military man, and that's one thing I'm gonna think I need to explain to everybody too. I lean all weird. I sit in my chair weird, and then I have this thing. Put it up so you guys can see cards, and now I'm like, okay. See my legs? Total video. Okay. So, one thing that is bothering me is how little investigation they do into these suspicious deaths, into these these. Oh, crooked. Wait. That way. No, that way. Ooh. Is they act like the soldiers just don't matter. They matter until, when they're overseas and stuff like that. Then everyone's in a big uproar. And I've said this many times. If this shit was happening in a different country, that we would be pissed. Like, this whole country would be in an uproar. And I'll go ahead and even bring up Vanessa Guillen here and the brutality that she suffered. And, what did we get from that? You know what I mean? We got shown that our military will cover it up. Can you imagine? I want you to imagine this for just 1 second. And I might just do this in a discussion thing too. Imagine that sorry, I need something to drink. Imagine that let's say she was overseas. Crazy out here. She was overseas, fighting for a country, as they say. Apparently you only fight for a country if you go overseas. And someone did that to her. Like, one of our enemies did that to her. Beat her with a hammer. Did all this stuff to her. It would, no. I do have friends in the military. Do hear there are accidents like that nobody hears about. They're not going to go broadcast every training exercise accident. There are, shit happens, but shit like this Colton Vassar, this shit just doesn't happen. 29-year-olds don't just die for absolutely no reason. I mean, there's no cause of death. There's no justice for these families. What really breaks my heart is it's almost like they have to die overseas to have any respect here. And they deserve so much more than what we're giving them. I really can't wait to find out what's going on Fort Hood. So, in conclusion, I have to look at my notes like always because I can't remember anything. Looks like Colton Vassar caught some men doing stuff with each other, and they were afraid he was going to go rat him out or tell a wife or do something. And I'm pretty sure the wife already figured it out. I don't know personally, but I would assume that your husband's attracted to other men. Probably that's probably not something that is bothering me. That's probably not something that you don't ever suspect. You know what I mean? It's like, oh no, he didn't do that kind of deal. I think it is. They do suspect it or whatnot, and I think she probably did leave, and I think she knows what he did. So that is my entertainment purposes only philosophy on that. Of course, some of this stuff is factual, according to Army Times and those kinds of things. His age, not married, his medals. I'm gonna have to look into this Korea thing. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now, or right here, because it said he served in Korea. And what I wrote down, maybe I got like the days wrong, but I wrote down he was in Korea from 7. Hope. I'm intelligent. Nope, there's no way still. Okay. Because if he was in there from July 2017 to April 18th, then was he found April 1st? Was he found the day he got back? I'll have to look this up really, really quick so we can maybe kind of close this out a little bit. Usually the stuff like on oh, it's just like screw you, I'm not telling you anything now. Here we go. Oh my gosh. January, okay. I just came across this website, I looked it up. It's called Military Justice for All. And it says, Fort Hood, Texas, U.S. Army, 154 deaths at Fort Hood since January 2016, 12 overseas, 142 stateside. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Colton Vassar, Kuwait. It should let me know how long he was there. Maybe. I think hates me. He's like, forget you. Yes, head is your own March 1st. Going separate. Here we go. That's Wolf. Okay. And then, okay, here we go. What kind of bothered me too is they had a lot of pictures of Wolf. They had one picture of him. I wrote it down wrong. So, okay. It was February of 2018. So, a month later, he was found dead. And it is definitely time for me to go to bed.